Good evening and welcome to Blueprint Explosive Exclusive. I'm Madhav Das Gopalakrishnan. Viewers, with less than a week left for the Delhi polls, the political discourse has literally turned toxic. The Prime Minister today joined the Yamuna water wars, addressing a public meeting in Kartarnagar in the run-up to the February 5th Assembly polls. The PM has slammed Aam Aadmi Party's leader's charges and said that the allegations are born out of desperation of loss. In a no-holds-barred attack, the Prime Minister accused the former Delhi Chief Minister of trying to malign not just the people of Haryana, but all Indians by trying to say that the people of one state would want to poison those from another.
आपने 25 साल कांग्रेस भी देखी, आपदा भी देखी, अब एक बार कमल को भी देख लीजिए। मुझे सेवा करने का अवसर दीजिए। हार के डर से आपदा वाले बौखला गए हैं। हरियाणा के लोग दिल्ली से अलग है क्या? हरियाणा का भेजा यही पानी दिल्ली में रहने वाला हर कोई पीता है। पिछले 11 साल से ये प्रधानमंत्री भी वही पानी पीता है। वहां का एक एक नागरिक धर्म पारायण है, वे देशभक्ति से भरे हुए लोग हैं। क्या ऐसे लोगों को जहर पिलाने वाले ऐसे आरोप लगा दो आप? ये सिर्फ हरियाणा का अपमान नहीं, ये भारतीयों का अपमान है, हमारे संस्कारों का अपमान है, हमारे चरित्र का अपमान है।
The Election Commission has already sought a factual evidence from Arvind Kejriwal to substantiate his allegation and reminded him of legal provisions under which one can be sentenced to imprisonment for up to 3 years for making these kind of mischievous statements against national integration and public harmony. Ahead of the 8 p.m. deadline set for submissions, Team Kejriwal is digging in their heels on the charges.
ये बेहद दुखद है कि पानी जैसे सेंसिटिव मामले पर प्रधानमंत्री मोदी खुद राजनीति कर रहे हैं। ये क्लियर है कि ड्रेन नंबर 2, ड्रेन नंबर 6 जो हरियाणा से दिल्ली में आती है, उसमें अमोनिया लेवल अप टू 7.2 ppm पहुंच गया है। जो जहर है अमोनिया, वो अनफिट फॉर कंजम्पशन, अनफिट फॉर यूज और खतरनाक है ह्यूमन बॉडी के लिए। हरियाणा सरकार, ये भाजपा सरकार इतनी विंडिक्टिव है कि अपनी ऐतिहासिक हार देखकर दिल्ली में वो अब इन हरकतों पे उतारू है।
All right, Times Now has now accessed an exclusive document which reveals the truth about the Yamuna water and its quality, which has become a major political issue in poll-bound Delhi. This report reveals that the water headed to Delhi from Haryana over the last 1 year has had acceptable limits of biochemical oxygen demand, and ammonic oxygen is what we are told. In fact, on re-entry into Haryana from Faridabad, the same Yamuna River's dissolved oxygen concentration is nearly zero, effectively rendering the water lifeless as it limits the growth of flora and fauna. Let's quickly go across to Manoj. Manoj, इन डॉक्यूमेंट्स में क्या प्रूफ होता है? हमारे व्यूअर्स को थोड़ा समझाइए कि क्या कह रही है हरियाणा सरकार वाटर लेवल में पॉइजन की जहां तक आरोप है, अमोनिया के जहां तक आरोप है जो दिल्ली सरकार लगा रही है।
देखिए, जिस रिपोर्ट का आप जिक्र कर रहे हैं, ये हरियाणा स्टेट पोल्यूशन कंट्रोल बोर्ड की रिपोर्ट है और हमने इसको एक्सेस किया है और इसमें यह बताने की कोशिश की गई है कि दरअसल जो आरोप लगाए जा रहे हैं कि हरियाणा जहरीला पानी छोड़ रहा है, पानी में जहर मिला हुआ है, उसको क्लियर करता है। और हरियाणा के जो पर्यावरण मंत्री है राव नरबीर ने बाकायदा इस रिपोर्ट को लेकर कहा भी है कि इस रिपोर्ट से साबित होता है कि जब पानी हरियाणा से दिल्ली में प्रवेश करता है, एंटर करता है, उस वक्त ऑक्सीजन की जो मात्रा है वो इसमें काफी हद तक ऑक्सीजन होती है और इतनी ऑक्सीजन होती है कि इसमें मछलियां, बाकी जो पानी में रहने वाले जीव जंतु हैं वो रह सकते हैं। लेकिन जैसे ही यमुना नदी दिल्ली को क्रॉस करती हुई एक बार फिर से दोबारा हरियाणा में एंटर होती है, बसंतपुर गांव है फरीदाबाद में, वहां पर दोबारा इसका सैंपल भरा गया और जनवरी 2024 से लेकर जनवरी 2025 तक के आंकड़े हैं, तो यह बताता है कि वहां पर ऑक्सीजन लेवल ऑलमोस्ट जीरो हो जाता है।
Okay, oxygen level zero on re-entry into Haryana. That's the charge coming in. Let's quickly go across to Shivam as well. Manoj, हमारे साथ बने रहिए. We have Shivam also joining us. Shivam, you're at the spot where the Haryana Chief Minister visited a short while earlier, and we also saw Delhi CM Atishi challenge him and ask him to try and take her along and take the media along and check what the ammonia levels there are. What exactly has transpired there? Very quickly, Shivam.
So, Madhav, when we came here, there were certain differences that we could observe on the first sight, and I would like to show you the visual. This is the exact place where the Chief Minister of the Haryana, Nayaab Singh Saini, drank the water not once, not twice, but thrice. This is the place from where the river flows from Haryana and goes into the national capital. And at that particular spot, he also replied to Atishi's, comment, and he said that he has invited Atishi, the Chief Minister of National Capital, to come along with him, and they both will see the ground reality. Why the report from the Haryana Pollution Committee says that the BOD level here is in the permissible level. It is in the ppm level is permissible level, while when it goes to the Wazirabad, when it goes to the Okhla.
In fact, let's quickly take a look at what Nayaab Singh Saini had to say, because we've seen the Haryana Revenue and Disaster Management Minister threatening to file a case against what he calls AAP Supremo's irresponsible statement aimed at spreading panic amongst the people. And Haryana Chief Minister Nayaab Singh Saini, in fact, going on to cite this report to prove that waters coming to Delhi are clean, and the truth is the other way around, and drinking the water as well to prove his point. Let's quickly listen in.
कल यहाँ के सैंपल लिए हैं, जो पानी के सैंपल थे उसमें कहीं कोई जहर की मात्रा नहीं है। मैंने खुद पानी का आचमन किया है। केजरीवाल साहब की पूरी जिंदगी झूठ बोल करके 10 साल उन्होंने निकाले हैं। जितना मात्रा यहाँ होनी चाहिए उतनी मात्रा यहाँ पर है, पानी स्वच्छ है, परंतु जब यहाँ से ये दिल्ली में जाता है, दिल्ली के बाद ये हमें पलवल फरीदाबाद में मिलता है, तो वो भयानक है। आरोप लगाने की इनकी फितरत है।
Let's take this across to our guest now. Joining us is Neoma Gupta, BJP spokesperson. Imran Ahmed Ali is lawyer and political analyst. With us also is Anmol Pawar, AAP spokesperson. Dr. Akashdeep Puni, political analyst, is also with us. I'm going to come across to you first, Anmol Pawar. Look at what's being stated there. The Haryana Chief Minister drinking the water in Haryana, and he says it's actually the truth is the other way around. It is Delhi that is polluting and killing all flora and fauna in the Yamuna waters. It's not Haryana. The charges are unfounded, he says. Your response?
Madhavji, the CM of Haryana must stop this theatrics. There's enough of drama. They must take immediate measures to save the life of people of Delhi. Here's the reality. It's the NGT, National Green Tribunal. It's a report of March 11, 2024, wherein the bench said that take action on the drain impacting Delhi's water supply. It is not a disputed fact that as per the treaty in 1993, it's the Haryana government which releases water to Delhi. It's not disputed that as per this letter which was issued by the CEO of DJB, Delhi Jal Board, wherein she categorically states that the ammonia levels in water is 6.5 ppm. And it's also a known fact that at 6.5 ppm, it's extremely hazardous to consume such water because the water treatment plants can't function above 2.5 ppm. So they are trying to mislead the people. They must accept that they are playing with the lives of people of Delhi, और इतनी गंदी राजनीति भाजपा को नहीं करनी चाहिए.
No, but Anmol Pawar, the Prime Minister himself is saying he drinks that water. The Supreme Court judges drink that water. Entire Delhi's bureaucracy has been drinking that water for over a decade. Are you saying, one second, he's saying, he's asking you whether you can, isn't it irresponsible to make such a comment where you believe that people of one state are deliberately poisoning the people of another state?
It's the government of Haryana which is poisoning the water which is being sent to Delhi. The water which we drink is being treated in the water treatment plants. And I am carrying this. And I challenge the BJP spokesperson that if she is willing to drink this water, I am carrying this from the site. Here's ammonia level 7.5. I challenge you. If you agree to drink this water, and it's for you as well, Madhavji. You're a senior journalist.
Mr. Pawar,
I challenge you if you can drink. No, it's not about theatrics.
Neoma Gupta.
We are concerned about the life of people of Delhi.
This is all theatre, Mr. Anmol Pawar. Let's not indulge in this, and this is not the space and time to do that. It's between you and BJP. You fight it out with them. Neoma Gupta. This is not some poll rally where we all stand up and, cheer or play to the gallery. Neoma Gupta.
Yeah, good evening. Thank you for having me. And Mr. Mole is somebody I really respect, but today I didn't expect this from him. What you and your political party have essentially done is they've accused BJP of trying to murder thousands of innocent people. I mean, you've used the word genocide. Is there no level of political responsibility out here? I mean, how deep down can you go? Do you know what genocide even means? I mean, it's an insult to the memories of the Jews of Europe, to Kashmiri Pandits, to the Armenians in the Ottoman Empire. And what is the condition of Yamuna today is under your government, sir. You say poison. What are you referring to? Ammonia, a compound that you forgot to mention, was found in the Yamuna throughout the year. I mean, there are a number of news articles from multiple years in the last decade that state that Yamuna was had a high level of ammonia. Even the Delhi High Court, sir, they said that the STPs are not working. Who was monitoring them? Yamuna is coming clean till Delhi when it gets highly polluted at the ITO and the Kashmiri Gate or the ISBT. This is due. Why? So when coming around and constantly, making such barrage of political irresponsible statements, come and drink this water, come do this, what have you done? Why have your STPs not working? Earlier this year, a high-level committee on the Yamuna noted that there was a gap of 227 million gallons per day between the installed capacity and actual treatment, means at least 227 mgd of raw sewage was flowing in the water. And the Delhi government's environment minister had spent approximately 7,000 crores to clean the Yamuna. Where are the results? Where did the money go?
And where are the results, Mr. Adwal Pawar? Respond to that. What has your state government done for the last 10 years that you've been in power? Why haven't you got these STPs in place? Why haven't you got all of the filtration and other processes in place? That's what your government should have been doing.
Unfortunately, the BJP spokesperson doesn't know the difference between the STP and WTP. It's the Honorable Supreme Court. Even the Honorable Supreme Court has said that the STPs of Haryana government are not working. It's on record in the 2021 judgment. Their STPs are not working, and it's the responsibility of any state government to release the water in River Yamuna only after it is treated in the STP plants. Our WTPs, water treatment plants, which are used to treat the water which comes in Yamuna from Haryana, they are all of them are working. And I'm saying it with all responsibility.
They are all working.
All the water treatment plants are working.
Neoma Gupta, respond.
But whether you accept my challenge or not, Neoma ji, आप ये बताइए, क्या आप इस पानी को पी सकते हैं? क्या आप इसका आचमन कर सकते हैं? ये बताइए.
Sir, हम सब ये पानी पीते हैं, जो आपकी government ने.
Let her respond. You've asked her a question, Neoma Gupta.
Yeah, don't interrupt, Amol, sir. Sir, I show you a lot of respect. Show the basic decorum of debate. I am telling you today the Yamuna has failed because of your account. Let me give you a small quick thing. You were talking about in January 2023, sir, when the NGT constituted a high-level committee under the chairmanship of the LG and entrusted it with the responsibility of cleaning and revival of Yamuna. 5 meetings of this committee were held under the LG's chairmanship, and in which the work of cleaning the Yamuna was started on a war footing. The results of the effort showed visibility. The 11-kilometer of floodplain of Yamuna gradually started becoming clean and encroachment-free. But due to these encouraging results, the CM Kejriwal started feeling that LG might get the credit for this promising thing he withdrew. In fact, sir, may I please break? As a result of this, he filed a petition in the Supreme Court, got a stay in July 2023 on the order
Dr.
of the...
Akashdeep Muni, I want you to respond to that. Dr. Akashdeep Muni, end of the day, there are political battles, and of course in the political heat there is all sorts of charges that are made. But to use words like genocide, but to use words such as, one state is deliberately poisoning another, whereas these are issues which unfortunately in our country all state governments take lightly when it comes to releasing effluents. In fact, the Delhi government's own track record is there for all of us to see. How clean the Yamuna is there before all of us. The point being made over here is that isn't there a duty of political leaders to be little responsible in their commentary?
Madhavji, while the theatrics is going on, facts are relegated to the background. I'll put only the facts. Hundreds of industrial units in Sonipat and Panipat are releasing poisonous ammonia into the water without being treated. I am quoting not CPCB or not Delhi Jal Board, but I am quoting the Central Pollution Control Board and Haryana Pollution Control Board committee constituted by the National Green Tribunal. And they have said that on 14 January 2025, they have said that 83% of industrial waste from the industrial units is released in Yamuna. And I'm quoting the report. Effluent enter Yamuna in Delhi through drain number 6. And now, while these all things going on, I see that Bharatiya Janata Party is going for theatrics. It is the Central Pollution Control Board or Haryana Pollution Control Board who has said that effluents are entering.
Not just but BJP, sir. There is even the Congress. Even Rahul Gandhi has jumped in saying that Mr. Kejriwal is unable to treat the water of Delhi. Let's quickly listen to what Rahul Gandhi said on the campaign trail a short while earlier.
जैसे मैंने आपसे कहा, केजरीवाल जी कहते हैं, कहा था उन्होंने कि मैं यमुना का पानी पीऊंगा। मैं चैलेंज करता हूं, केजरीवाल जी जो आपने कहा था, ऐसी मीटिंग में जो कहा था, जो दिल्ली को आपने वायदा किया था कि मैं यमुना को साफ करूंगा और यमुना जी का पानी पीऊंगा, मैं आपको चैलेंज करता हूं, आज आप जाके यमुना जी का पानी पी लीजिए। चैलेंज करता हूं।
बीजेपी तो छोड़िए, अनमोल पवार, even your alliance partner, it is Mr. Rahul Gandhi who's challenging Kejriwal. So rather than offering it to us, look at Naib Singh Saini is drinking water. Will Mr. Kejriwal drink the Yamuna water?
Madhavji, the video which is right now playing, see how Mr. Saini, he's also accepting that the water is poisonous. ये पी भी नहीं रहे, उसे थूक रहे हैं पानी को. ध्यान से देखिए. Even the viewers must see that how even he is accepting that the water is poisonous.
Amol Pawar, please, let's not take things
no,
so
sir,
far.
आप देखिए ना ध्यान से.
He's taking the water, putting it in his mouth.
ये थूक रहे हैं.
Following it. Please,
he spat it out.
Mr. Pawar, please, let's not stretch things so far. Let me bring in, in fact, some debates are difficult for you to defend. I agree, but let's not take things so far. Let's not take things so far. Imran Ahmed Ali, your response. Rahul Gandhi also now putting the Kejriwal government on the mat.
You know, this just reminds me of an incident in 2022 in which Bhagwant Mann, the Chief Minister of Punjab, had drunk a glass of water in Sultanpur Lodi and fallen sick immediately after. I wish Mr. Saini the best of health. However, what we don't realize is that this is Article 21, the right to life, where political jabs are being taken by one party against the other. We are denying people the basic right of clean drinking water. When we talk about the report that you mentioned right at the beginning, having oxygen in water versus having mercury, having lead, having toxic chemical elements are completely two different issues. So just because of the fact that the water has oxygen does not make it devoid of the other impurities, and not giving and creating these political controversies and not giving that safe access of clean drinking water is an absolute disregard to the constitution and what we should do as citizens of the country. I mean, people of Delhi, of the national capital, tell me one of us sitting on the panel who has the confidence to go and drink tap water. All of us have RO systems or aquaguards.
Absolutely, that's the unfortunate reality of politics being played over what is a very basic requirement for life. The air in Delhi is polluted, the water in Delhi is clearly polluted. What really is the quality of life of the national capital of India? That's certainly a room for thought over there, and whether parties want to do something about it or just bicker ahead of elections is an important question. Niyama Gupta, Imran Ahmed Ali, Anmol Pawar, Dr. Akashdeep Bunni, thanks so much for joining us this evening.